Jamela's Dress, story and pictures by Niki Daly. Mama was very pleased with the new material she'd found at Nandy's. She'd worked hard to earn the money for it. "It's beautiful, Mama," said Jamela, stroking the crisp new material. "Yes, it's beautiful. It costs a lot of money, but I need something special to wear for Thelma's wedding," said Mama. Jamela helped Mama wash the stiffness out of the new material. Together they hung it out to dry. "I'll look after it, Mama," said Jamela. "Thank you," said Mama. "Just make sure Taxi doesn't jump up and dirty my material." "Okay," said Jamela. A warm breeze blew. Jamela rubbed her cheek against the soft material and followed the beautiful patterns with her finger. When Taxi barked, Mama called, "Jamela, are you looking after my material?" "Yes, Mama, it's getting nice and dry," said Jamela. Dreamily, Jamela swayed between the folds of material as they flapped and wrapped around her into a dress. When Mama heard nothing going on, she called, "Are you looking after my material, Jamela?" There was no answer. Down the road went Jamela, proud as a peacock, to show Thelma her beautiful dress for her wedding. She passed Miss Stahl and the snack pack father. "Hi, beautiful," called old Greasy Hands, who was fixing up Thelma's wedding car. Children sang, "Queela Jamela, African Queen." Taxi barked and Mrs. Zeeby's chicken went wild. Then a boy on a bicycle, who wasn't looking where he was going, went skidding all over Mama's dress material. What a show! In his photo studio, Archie heard the commotion. He ran out clutching his special camera and shouted, "Hold it, Jamela!" So Jamela posed, the children pushed in, Taxi pushed in, Mrs. Zeeby and her chicken pushed in, and the boy on the bicycle just squeezed in. They all smiled. Click. But when Thelma saw Jamela, she scolded. "Hi, Jamela, your Mama's going to be very upset when she sees what you've done with her material." And Mama was so upset that she couldn't even look at Jamela. She just looked at the dirty, torn material and said sadly, "What am I going to wear for Thelma's wedding?" Everyone felt sorry for Mama and cross with Jamela. Even Jamela was cross with Jamela. She hadn't meant to ruin Mama's material. It just happened. A few days later, Archie saw Jamela coming down the road without her usual smile. He called, "Hey, Jamela, why so sad? Come see the good news." Pointing to a front-page photograph in the newspaper, Archie read proudly, "Queela Jamela, African Queen," a prize-winning photograph taken by Archie Cumillo. But instead of looking happy, Jamela started to cry, and she told Archie all about Mama's messed-up material. "That's a sad, sad story, Jamela," said Archie, "but it has a happy ending." He put his hand into his bag. Jamela wiped her eyes. "See," said Archie, taking out a bundle of money. "I won £1,000 prize for that photograph." Jamela had never seen so much money. "You can buy lots of things at the shops with that money, Archie," said Jamela. "Right," Archie laughed. "That's the happy ending." In the afternoon, Archie arrived carrying a gift for Jamela's Mama. "What is this, Archie?" Mama asked in surprise. "Open it, Mama, open it!" cried Jamela. Mama unwrapped the parcel. Inside was a beautiful piece of material from Nandy's, just like the first piece. Jamela jumped up and down. "Mkosi Kakulu." "Thank you, Archie," said Mama. "No, you must thank Queela Jamela, African Queen," said Archie, holding up his prize-winning photograph. When Mama saw it, she gave Jamela a big hug. After Archie had gone, Jamela helped Mama wash the material and hang it out to dry. "It's the most beautiful material in the world," said Jamela. Mama just smiled. They sang songs as they watched the feathery patterns dance in the warm breeze. Then Mama and Jamela played a hand-clapping game for a while. Let's do teapots, Mama, cried Jamela. So Jamela told Mama to do a little song about a teapot with a spout. They dipped and tipped and the tea poured out. When they stopped, the material felt warm and dry, so Mama showed Jamela how to fold it, just as she had learnt to do when she was a little girl. That evening, Mama cut and sewed until she had her special dress to wear for Thelma's wedding. When she had finished, there was a piece of material left over. Mama measured it with her eye, this way and that way. Then she looked at sleeping Jamela and smiled. The hands of the clock passed midnight, and Mama was still hard at work. Every now and then, she sang softly to herself, Queen Jamela, African Queen. Next day at the wedding, Thelma looked radiant. Mama looked lovely, and when Archie said, Smile everyone, guess who had the biggest smile? Queen Jamela, African Queen. That's who. Author's note. As a schoolboy in the 1960s, I remember being caught up in the vibrant penny. Whistle music played on the streets of Cape Town. The musicians, not much older than myself, made a brilliant music called Kwila. The word comes from Nguni, Kwila, meaning to climb on or to mount. Whenever a police van, also known as Kwila van, was sighted, supporters of the street musicians would cry Kwila, Kwila. That's how penny whistle music got its name. Kwila, Kwila can still be heard these days as taxi drivers hurry their passengers on board, so the word has come to represent action and excitement.